bringing you another hour of the hottest tracks from around the globe.
I would give everything I own, give up my life, my heart, my soul, and I would give everything I own just to have you as my Christ, just to walk with you in paradise. Whoever the Son set free is free indeed. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Christ saved my soul from hell. He sets me free. Christ set me free. He gave his life for me on Calvary. In agony, he paid the price of sin for me. He bled and died at Calvary. I would give everything I own, give up my life, my heart, my soul, and I would give everything I hope just to have you as my Christ, just to walk with you in paradise. Is there someone you know that won't let sin go? I'm taking his words for granted. You may lose them one day, Satan take them away, and they don't believe one word you say. Yes, they don't believe one word God says. And I would give everything I own, give up my life, my heart, my soul, and I would give everything I own just to have you as my Christ, just to walk with you in paradise. Is there someone you know that won't let sin go and taken his words for granted? You may lose them one day, Satan take them away, and they don't believe one word you say. Yes, they don't believe one word God says. And I would give everything I own, give up my life, my heart, my soul, and I would give everything I own just to have you as my Christ, just to walk with you in paradise. What shall it profit a man to gain this whole world and lose his own soul?
Yeah, that's right, y'all. It is going down. It is official 9 o'clock right here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I am your man, world famous DJ Donny B. And guess who back, y'all? He wasn't with us yesterday. I missed him. I ain't gonna lie, I missed him. What was you at, Jug? What was you at, Jug, yesterday?
Well, for the radio land out there and all the listeners, I was taking care of a little business. I'm always taking care of some business with BPUA, Black Right. Association. So, I had some clients I had to take care of and kind of get things back on the track, back on ball.
And let me tell y'all, this brother is one of the busy. I thought I was busy, y'all. Ain't nobody as busy as he is. Sometimes he don't even answer the phone. He be so busy. What's that all about? That's the truth, though. Shout out to our new program director, White Gary. Woo!
Gary.
What's up, White Gary? Hey, you know what? Because I know he's listening to it. I wonder why they call him White Gary.
Huh. That's a good one. We, in Longview, it was during the time. This when I was like 91.
Here you go, y'all. Here you go.
I'm taking you back.
Hey, y'all. Here you go. One of his stories, y'all. Y'all get ready to go
Shout out to the Lovo, Longview Lovo, Timpson, and 12th Street. I grew up on Timpson Street, in Longview, Texas. Yeah, so we had a White Gary, but he was more or less trying to be like what was his name? The one that the white rapper back then. What was his name?
Eminem.
Yeah, no.
Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, that's what we called it. He called him Vanilla.
How did I guess Vanilla Ice?
He was more white chocolate.
That was more. I mean, I had to say Vanilla Ice because Vanilla Ice is one of the most. I mean, it was the old school white boy. He the one that came out first with this rap, and then next thing you know, here come Eminem. What you think?
Well, we can go back.
I don't know. White Gary probably gonna text me later and say I got the wrong history. So let me shut up.
Yeah, because we're gonna go back to the Beastie Boys, man. To the
I forgot about the Beastie Boys. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Brass Monkey, you better come on. You better get with it too. This is a whole.
Oh, I remember that. Even though we're a gospel station, but I do remember the Beastie Boys, Brass Monkey. Wow.
Yeah. Funky.
Wait a minute. What about that other song?
Oh,
Girls.
dear.
How you wanna be the girls? I was in high school when those songs first came on with the Beastie Boy. Here's a little story I got to tell you about three bad brothers that know somewhere. It started way back in history. Man, woo! The white boys were bad though. Don't you agree with me on that?
Yeah, they had the right production. Got the right production.
They had the right team behind them too.
Yeah, absolutely.
They couldn't have done that without the right team behind them. Yeah, and they came right on time because at that particular time we needed somebody to come in and kill it with the hip hop. What you think? Do you think I'm right about that?
And they crossed the color line.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. For a good thing. You're right.
Because we I think even in every era of music, that cross the color line, you're gonna have a more weightier audience, heavier audience.
You're right.
When there were white, black audience, black artists back in the early days.
That's so true.
A bunch of white people loved them, and it was heavy. But more white.
You're right. But more white people like hip hop than blacks. But believe it or not, you'll be surprised how many white folks be jamming black music in their car. They be passing by me, and I be looking at them,
and they turn it up, then.
Oh my! It seems like they turn it up. It seems like they turn it up on purpose.
They do.
How you know, John? You must have been around some people that did that.
Especially when I see white girls, they'll be looking
at but you know who else be doing it?
Who?
The Spanish people be doing it too.
Oh yeah, yeah. They'll be at the light. They'll cut it up. Just,
they be like,
especially the DMX.
Man, I don't care what y'all say. I'm black. I ain't Mexican. I'm black, man. I'm black. I'm a black man. I'm just in a Mexican skin.
Yeah, so they be.
Wow.
All right, I hear you.
Yeah, right. Shout out to my boy who got the voice over on our radio station. What's his name? HIP. H to the I to the P. He's starting to become famous, ain't he?
Yeah.
He's starting to become.
Yeah, shout out to my brother.
Yeah, he's starting to become popular.
Absolutely.
Because I've been hearing his HIP drop all night long. Because see, what a lot of people don't know this, man, but I go to sleep with my radio on all night long. I think you do that sometimes too, don't you, John?
Yeah, and I try not to burn my internet up though. So
you can burn
I'll be forgetting.
Up?
Yeah, I'll be like, go on and shoot, keep it on.
Boy, you better get that unlimited. You better get that unlimited.
Do that. Yeah,
You better get that unlimited like I got. I got unlimited.
Wi-Fi.
But you know what?
I got some
I don't know.
limitations to it.
Speaking of unlimited, I don't know about Metro PCS unlimited. Cause they be claiming it's unlimited, but I be finding out that they be putting a cap on
That's
it.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
They be sending you those data thing, text
Okay,
messages
your
talking
stuff
about.
slow down.
Yeah, slow down. Otherwise, we gonna put you back to 3G.
I'm like, wait a minute, hold on now. What was I at? I thought I paid for all the way.
No, I'm on 5G. They told me they'll have to put me back on 4G.
And you know what? I heard shouts out to John Riley Price.
What's going on with John Riley Price?
Yeah, so they were saying that the 5G was really slow. They way up to some other G.
Oh,
something
you know
else.
what? He is not lying because I got 5G and my 5G seemed like it seemed like my 4G was faster than my 4G.
You're right.
I don't know why I'm wasting. I mean, I didn't really waste a lot of money. I wasted a lot of money getting it, but I'm not really wasting a lot of money monthly on it because I still pay the same amount I was paying even when I had 4G. But it costs a lot of money to get it. So I paid some extra money to get that 5G. I like, damn, what is going on with this 5G? Let me see what everybody else is talking about. I got so tired of everybody saying, I got my 5G. I'm like, damn, let me get 5G. Let me see exactly what y'all tells is talking about. And I don't see nothing. I don't even see nobody even talking about 5G no more. Do you?
No, he was
Nobody
saying
talks about it.
And then now, since we're going through this paper crisis again, did you know about that?
What paper crisis?
Oh man, they were talking about we're going through a paper crisis now. So shortage on paper now. So we better be you better have a good memory.
Why you say that? why you say? No, seriously, why you say that? Kind of explain to the listeners about that.
It's shortage on paper. So
how we get?
And they're not talking about toilet paper. They're talking about paper, period. And they're talking about the paper mills. They're talking about.
Are you serious about that?
Yeah. Been seeing it, man.
How do you get
shortage?
shortage?
To our listeners out there, y'all know what the deal is. We be behind.
How y'all shortage? How we shortage on paper? Out of all.
And so they laying off a lot of people. A lot of people getting laid off. Yeah, shortage on the paper. So
what? I mean, from what you're hearing, what's the worst can happen? Oh, really?
Yeah, we own it. We down the slippery slope. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
No wonder that explains why the banks and housing authority and different people like that are trying to say that they going paperless. They want to start emailing you your statements now. That make perfect sense.
Definitely.
That made perfect sense.
Because I went into the court to file, the suit, and
what they tell you?
The old history courthouse, where we had the visual. And so I went in to file at JP court.
Okay, I know what JP court at.
Yeah. And so they didn't want to accept the paper because they're in the paperless.
For real?
So I had to get, and shouts out to them.
What did you have to do?
But they accept. Well, knowing who I am and how I am, I didn't turn it around. I come from where I came from to go do that, printed it out, spent money to print it, and I wanted it file marked stamped. So, but they're going into the e-filer. They've been trying to do that,
Well, so what is the e-filer? Explain that, because I don't know everything about computers.
Nothing but a fancy word for attorneys and paralegals and stuff like that. It just means email. But so that's what they into. They've been into the e-filer, but normally when you're pro se, you're able to go in and file and stuff like that. So it was a young man that came in. Now he didn't see me; he just saw me sitting down. But he didn't realize that I'd already had asked for one of the clerks to come to accept it, but they were really busy.
Right.
So they were file marking other things that had already been previously filed. So I just didn't let them turn me around. So they said, "Well, just sit down and wait. We'll get somebody."
Right, and they got somebody.
Yeah, well, but it was still a while later. So it was another gentleman that came in, And they told him, he had to go online and do it like that. He filed it and stuff like that, and he had his paperwork ready. And I was just hoping that the brother would look and see me, and I was going to give him a little gesture and say, sit down and wait till and let me talk to you, and let's let somebody come and help us. Because there's no telling where you came from either, and you thinking the same thing, because you didn't go to look on the website to see if it's. I knew about it, I just bug the system sometimes.
Right.
I ain't trying to eat foul.
Well, and not
but
only
we
that,
will in the future.
Right, and not only that, the way things are going anyway. That's why I keep telling people. Even the newspaper that I work for, they are struggling. The newspaper business is struggling too, because you got to also look at this. A lot of people are not getting the paper no more. The only one that's getting the newspaper is probably the elderly. The young people certainly don't. They go online, and most average white business person, they gonna go online and look at the news online. Like me, I got the news come right to me on my news app. So I go right when something's breaking news, it'll come right to my app. And so,
yeah, absolutely. And then they was doing
paperless. I mean, you're right. Everything is going from paperless to online, and that's real talk. So young people, elderly, y'all better get to the bottom line. But I can say a shout out to my mom. My mama,
shouts out.
She loves being on ever since she learned how to get on the computer. You can't get her off the computer. You cannot get her out. And I remember when she had a typewriter. I said, "Mama, a typewriter is just like a computer." She said, "No, it ain't." She said, "It's more work." A typewriter, you can just type. She said, "No, it's a lot you got to learn."
Yeah, a typewriter, man, you're going to be doing some work.
You think so? With a typewriter?
Yeah, you got, especially if you got to edit something, you got to white stuff out.
Oh, you can't edit that stuff out on the typewriter, can you?
No, you got to have the white. You got to have the white.
The white ink.
Yeah, and then you got to put the ribbon in there, and you got to put it in the right way.
You don't have to do all that on a regular computer.
Well, you got to put yeah.
I ain't never heard of that. I don't have a computer all my life, and I never had to put no ritter or anything rope in my computer. You got to do that too?
Well, that would be a scan at the printer.
Yeah, that's a scan I'm printing with. See, that's that new stuff you got.
Yeah, I got that, but I don't know how to take the ink cartridge out.
No, you'll learn. Yeah, you're smart. You'll figure it out.
I've been wanting to look it up, but I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and leave it alone.
I will go to YouTube.
Yeah.
My son told me, "Dad, anything you want to know, just go to YouTube and look it up." I told my son, I said, "Son, you ain't going to believe this." He said, "What's that, Dad?" I said, I never, ever knew how to tie a tie.
I still don't.
And I had this man, he's a manager at McDonald's, right? He came up to me about 3 months ago. He said, say, don't say nothing. He said, "Can you help me tie my tie?" And I told him, I said, "Don't say nothing." He said, "Huh?" I said, Don't you say nothing either. I don't know how to tie a tie." He said, "But you come in here every day with your tie on." I said, "Because I'm confronting it. I'm faking it."
Yeah, we let somebody
we black folks know how to fake. We know how to fake.
Right.
We know how to.
Right.
Now, my daddy was a pro at tying a tie. But I used to have to get my daddy to tie my tie. But now, back then, I didn't have a tie. You know what I had?
Bow tie.
Yeah, bow tie. Oh my God. Oh, I love my bow tie. My daddy said, "No, you gonna wear a tie today." I said, "Dad, I don't know how to tie no tie." He said, "I'm gonna tie it for you." My dad did not want me to go anywhere looking any kind of way. He wanted me to dress up.
I used to just kind of wrap mine and stick it in. And then, just as long as I had that handkerchief,
you did that with your tie. You did that with your tie.
But then, see, we were going into the bishop collars, the bishop collars button downs.
Okay.
Yeah, I had those bishop collars button downs with the handkerchief.
I tell you what, y'all. When we come back, we're gonna talk about a lot of craziness going on in the news. What's that man name that ran for president? He also ran for state representative. He might be running for governor of Texas, Democrat. What's the name? Start with a B.
Beto O'Rourke.
Say that name again.
Beto O'Rourke.
Beto O'Rourke. We're going to talk about that when we come back. They're saying that he might be putting his hat in bid to run for governor. And my friend who's a bus driver said we need to all start getting together and campaigning, get that man up out of office. And we're going to tell you, well, I definitely believe he needs to be out of office. It's two reasons. First of all, I talked to the trustee of the Fort Worth ISD. We talk every day. And the school district very upset. Now they're starting to have teachers who are starting to get sick from this coronavirus. We're going to talk about that coming up. And also, we're going to get into details about the meeting coming up this Friday at 6 o'clock. The United My Justice will be meeting with Cooks, the Arlington Police Chief, and the City Council about the residents are concerned about the gun violence that's happening over there. And not only that, they also concerned about the 200 students that was getting into a fight. You know, we talked about that at Six Flags last weekend. And people are still upset about that. And also the gun violence is up. Shout out to Nikki who's listening to us right now.
Shouts out.
Yeah, and so we're going to talk about that. And Nikki said we had a good show night before last, man. I wanted to tell you that. She told me that. Make sure I let you know we had a great show. She really enjoyed it. But when we come back from the break, we're gonna talk about a lot of different stuff going on. And so we're gonna take a quick break. You tune in to us right here. DONNY Gospel Hour Show. We'll be right back.
At T-Mobile, we believe in putting people first by treating them right. So we've upped the benefits without upping the price. With Magenta Max, you get our best plan for 5G with unlimited premium data that can't slow down based on how much smartphone data you use. Plus, you'll pay zero cost to switch. And bring your phone. We'll pay it off up to $800. Only at T-Mobile.
Capable device required for 5G. Activate up to 4K or video streams at 480p. 40 gigs high-speed tethering. Up to $800 via virtual prepaid card. Allow 15 days. Support charges waived. See details at T-Mobile.com.
I am voice talent Paula G, and I would love to be a resource for your voiceover needs. Whether it's an intro, outro, or PSA, tag, or more, consider Paula G for your voiceover projects. Email paula@paulagvoice.com. It's the voice that counts.
Are you looking for more time to spend with your friends and family? Are you tired of living payday to payday? Would you like to wake up when you're finished sleeping? Do you have too much month at the end of your money? Do your kids know the babysitter better than you? If you're ready to do something about it, go to www.enjoymylife.info.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm your man, world famous DJ Donny B, a.k.a. Donnell Ballard. Check this out. Ballard Photographer is looking for you. If you're looking to get a photo shoot, graduation pictures, funeral pictures, a community event, and you need a photographer, don't look no more. Give Ballard Photographer a call. You can get in contact with us by going to 682-804-8009. If you want to get photos done, all you got to do is give us a call at area code 682-804-8009. When it comes down to all your needs for photo shoots, we got what you need. Ballard Photographer is trying to get to you so we can help you look good on your photos.
At T-Mobile, we believe in putting people first by treating them right. So we've upped the benefits without upping the price. With Magenta Max, you get our best plan for 5G with unlimited premium data that can't slow down based on how much smartphone data you use. Plus, you'll pay zero cost to switch. And bring your phone. We'll pay it off up to $800. Only at T-Mobile.
Capable device required for 5G. Activate up to 4K or video streams at 480p. 40 gigs high-speed tethering. Up to $800 via virtual prepaid card. Allow 15 days. Support charges waived. See details at T-Mobile.com.
At T-Mobile, we believe in putting people first.
Bringing you another hour of the hottest tracks from around the globe.
Got a strong connection, kinda like reflection. Feel like I'm looking at myself. If I'm being honest, you make me lose direction. I can't focus. Such a strong connection, a one-time insurrection. for love's great resurrection. You love me, you love me, I love you, yeah. Sometimes forever be connected to you. This time I'm being patient, so patient. Confirm your dedication. Not taking no sweet words, just action affirmations. You love me, you love me, I love you, soul ties forever be connected to you.
Yeah, y'all heard it first. That song right there's called Strong Connection. Man, John, I don't know about you, but I like that song. You like that song, John?
Yes.
Man, that's a hot joint right there. All right, y'all, man. It is definitely going down on this beautiful, beautiful Wednesday night. It's after 9 o'clock. And we got my main man back on the line with us, back on the phone line with me and John. Man, and me and John kind of getting jealous because, man, he's getting so popular on this radio station. His voice is on there more than my voice. What's up with that, man? What's up with that H to the I to the B?
Hey guys, good man. You know, y'all the ones, y'all open the door, man. God's blessing y'all. You feel me? And I'm grateful that God put y'all in my life, man. How's it going?
Man, it's going good on this beautiful Wednesday night, man. You know, we wanted to get John and me wanted to get an update from you guys. I know we had you on late last night, because we actually came on at 11. But it's now we're on after 9 o'clock tonight, man. But we want to get an update from you about this new hurricane that's out there. This new what is it called? Nicholas?
Yeah, Hurricane Nicholas, you know, and Hurricane Nicholas is it passed through this side of Houston. It's on the southwest side. We got the eye of the hurricane, so it wasn't that bad. But there was a fence that toppled over in my neighborhood.
Oh man!
And yeah, and it's now everybody on the next apartments they still stand outside looking right at us. And and then Orange, Texas, they got the worst. Same thing with Galveston. Mm-hmm. But the hurricane passed. You know, it wasn't that much of a serious flooding.
Okay.
So it was definitely a light hurricane.
Did anybody did anybody out there get hurt? Did anybody get hurt out there from this?
No, not
like injuries and casualties.
Yeah, injuries.
No, I don't think there's any casualties at all, other than a couple fences, being knocked over, or stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Right. John, your time.
Yeah, I was gonna say a few. I think it was some gas stations and stuff like that. They had knocked over some roofs and stuff like that. But they were saying that down in Galveston that it had flooded pretty good, and it was going over back into Louisiana, parts of Louisiana. They was going to stick around Louisiana. It was suspected to stay in Louisiana.
From talking to Nick, a lot of people from Louisiana is in Texas now, waiting on the storm to go over them. And so Nick was telling me yesterday that she wants United My Justice to go out there and help some of the families and try to get them food and stuff and get them clothes. A lot of them people out there in Louisiana lost a lot. Let me ask you this, man. Did you guys lose anything? Did y'all lose clothes or stuff or something like that?
Power and stuff like that.
Power. Yeah, that's a good one. The power.
No, I didn't lose any power. Everything was all good. It was really, copacetic. Really, didn't lose any power or anything. My lights were still on.
Okay, good,
pretty solid. No flooding over here on this side because we got like the middle of it. So it was just, a lot of sprinkling rain.
Did they declare it a state of emergency? For those who tune in to us right here live on 45 to Beat, we are talking live right now. It's after 9 o'clock. We're talking to our boy HIP, who was part of that bad storm that happened, that hurricane that happened out there in Houston. And he's giving us, me and John, a full update on what's going on out there. And so far, no one got hurt. That's good news. A lot of people did not lose a lot. That's good news too. What is it that have they declared it a state of emergency out there where you at?
Well, not particularly, because like I said, Harvey, there's so much flooding over there when it comes to Harvey. When it comes to Nicholas, it wasn't that much flooding at all. Just a couple of puddles. And a couple of fences being knocked over. It was more the wind pressure that was terrible, other than the rain.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because I think they downgraded like a category 1 or something like that, a tropical depression or something like that. That like 80 mile an hour wind.
Right.
Came through. Yeah, went through the Galveston area.
So is everyone safe in your family, man? Let's talk about that, man. Did everybody come out okay?
Yeah, everyone's safe, and glory be to God, He kept us through.
Amen.
Amen.
Man, that's what's up.
It's crazy. I didn't even hear one thunderbolt. Didn't hear nothing.
Wow.
Yeah,
Man.
It's just a whole group of rain and wind.
Right.
Yeah, they said it was one of the slower storms. They just had torrential rains and stuff, especially when it got up to the Louisiana area.
Mm-hmm.
And going up.
Are they expecting another one to come through, man? That you know of? Have they been talking about that?
No, I don't think another one will come through.
Okay.
And I think it's going to be nothing but
rain.
Fall weather coming up. It's been a little chilly afterwards. The aftermath's been chilly.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I recommend people walk out with their sweaters. You know what I mean?
It's been like that up here too in Texas. So I think we got the tail end of it, but we just got. Well, last week we got a little rain, but the weather did change a lot this week because we normally be in the 90s, and this week we was
cooled down a little bit.
Yeah, we got in the 80s, so I know it's had a lot to do with that storm down there. All right, man. Anything else you want to say to the listeners out there, man?
Oh yeah, man. God's good. Shout out DJ Donny B. Shout out my brother John. You feel me? And everything's all good. Stay blessed. Stay highly favored. And always keep the faith in God no matter what you're going through.
Yes, brother, man. That's so true. Man, everything's sufficient, man. We got we got the contract with Cheryl Underwood. Her show started tonight at 6 o'clock every night, Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. You can check out the all-new Cheryl Underwood radio show. What you think about that?
Man, shout out Cheryl Underwood, man. This is a blessing, man.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
yes.
She definitely does a good part in the gospel community.
Yeah, she do. Man, she does a great job, especially with spiritual nourishment. Y'all can check out spiritual nourishment every night, Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. right here on. And if y'all missed it earlier tonight, man, y'all missed a good one. It was out the chain. All right. Other than that, man, you got any quick shout out? You want to shout out to your family or friends that's probably listening to you?
Oh yeah, shout out my mom, Anita Jackson Joseph. Shout out my older brothers and sisters. Shout out my older brother Jigsaw Paul, and shout out everyone in my college, Full Sail University. Shout out everyone at my old college, Houston Community College. And shout out everybody that's working for the Lord. It's your boy HIP, Hiram Paul. Stay blessed, y'all.
Amen.
You know it.
Woo! I like how you say that. Stay blessed. We got a powerful brother. Oh man, before we let you go, man, you was telling me yesterday that you love the new banner on the website. Let's talk about that real quick, man, because we getting a lot of response.
Oh yeah, man, the new banner, man, is beautiful. Like the Black Jesus Last Supper is beautiful, and plus the
cross.
5 crosses. 5 is the number for God's grace. And you already know what Jesus said to Paul Apostle. He said, "My grace is sufficient for you."
Amen.
Amen. So God's grace is sufficient for all of us.
And shout out to White Gary for that. White Gary is our new program director for the station. He just came from Albuquerque, New Mexico. What you think about that, man?
Oh, that's great, man. I feel like he has a good future when it comes to web design.
Yes. John, you said that too, did you, John?
Oh yeah,
because we've been trying to get Cheryl Underwood for a while, and we just couldn't get him, could we, man?
Yeah, and I was wondering on that layout, that picture, because I really like that because I got one similar to it, kind of a replica of that. But I noticed a woman. If you look in there, I was wondering if that was Jesus' wife, Mary.
No, that's his. That would be his. I don't know. That would be, wouldn't that be his mother, Mother Mary, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because
Mary too.
Yeah, because Jesus, he didn't have a wife, but he had a mom named Mary, and he had a disciple named Mary Magdalene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was Mary Magdalene. He cast out several demons out of.
Right,
and then
right.
He had a wife, and then he had a mother named Mary.
Yep, sure did.
Yeah,
they're the first ones to see him after the resurrection.
Thank you. Yeah, I wonder which one that was. Was it Mary Magdalene or?
You know what I'm gonna take you to, John? John, you know I'm gonna take you to. I'm gonna take you to.
I ain't never seen a picture. I'm gonna
take you to the Christian Art Museum. Say HIP. Whenever you come to town, man, I got to take you to. It's the only Christian art museum in the state of Texas. It used to be 3 of them, but 2 of them burned down, and so they got one in Fort Worth. It's the only one in Fort Worth. It's the only one in Texas, but it's also, we only got 3 Christian art museums in the country, and Fort Worth is one of them.
Man, that's amazing.
And they got the Lord's Supper, they got the crosses, they got all kinds of stuff that came from the Holy Land. Man, when I say it's nice, oh my gosh, it's real nice. A lot of different pieces are donated from all over the world. And if you ever come to town, man, me and John gonna take you there. We're gonna take you to it so you can take some pictures.
Man,
and I got to get the tour first.
Huh?
I said, I got to get the tour first.
Oh yeah, you got to get. Yeah, we got to get you a tour, John, because you're gonna love it. You're gonna be. I mean, it's so educational, man. It's so. It's really nice, man.
And I was gonna interject. Hey, HIP, that picture that's the Black Jesus. And I think that's why our brother White Gary put it up there. You weren't being facetious, was you, brother? I love, but yeah. So I was talking about the Heru story. So that's why I said Jesus' wife, because I know the
Jesus never had a wife. I mean, from what I'm reading in the Word, he never had a wife.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. With the African spiritual system would have been different. Mm-hmm. That would have been Heru. So then that would have been Isis and a set Masar.
I tell you what, whatever White Gary did, he got us all. We all are talking about it. It's making the whole topic of a conversation.
Oh, it's beautiful. I just never seen no woman. In the picture I got, it's got 6 men on one side and 6 men on the other side.
Y'all gonna make me go back and look at that picture. I ain't even with. You know what, HIP? I haven't even went to go and look at the whole entire picture. But y'all got me wondering. Y'all got me curious about looking at that picture now.
Yeah, because I wasn't talking about the European Passion of Christ. I was talking about the Passion of Osiris. So since that was a black picture, I figured, shoot, that must have been his wife there. Because he had 6 men around. All the men around him. All the men around him was married anyway. So I certainly couldn't see a black Jesus not being married around a whole bunch of married men. He'd had been around a bunch of single brothers. His brother was married. Peter James, John, all of them, 70.
What you think, HIP?
All of them was married.
Well,
a black Jesus, in my perspective, black men today, I don't see them around married men. With most married men don't be around single men. They would be around a man that's in the kind of common. People out of you go up to married. I ran into a brother yesterday. He complained about his marriage. You don't even know.
You know what? That may be why Jesus said, "No, I don't want to get married." hey, HIP. That may be why Jesus said, "No, that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna leave the marriage support alone."
But even in the King James version, their wives ministered to it. So shoot, he was around.
No, he was around plenty of women.
So he ain't no way in the world to you. I think that was his wife. I like White Gary. You gotta explain that to us.
Yeah, White Gary, you need to call in to the show right now.
if we look at the biblical account of Jesus Christ, he definitely was black. It says that he had brown skin and he had hair like wool.
They showed in.
So there's no like white Jesus. When it comes to white Jesuses, I feel like it's an artist rendition, and I feel like everybody has the right to make their own artist rendition of Jesus. Like let's say there's a Latino Jesus, or let's say like the maker of the film or the picture is Asian, so you try to make an Asian Jesus. That doesn't mean the fact that Jesus is not black, because at the end of the day, we're not looking at his flesh. We're looking at the fact that he died for our sins. You know,
hey man, y'all teaching
could have been green
tonight.
He died for our sins. You know what I mean? And then it doesn't say that he got married at all. Because
I didn't read that either.
He's actually married to the church. It says that it's a spiritual marriage where he marries New Jerusalem. And Jerusalem is a symbol. The personification of Jerusalem is a woman. Because if you look throughout the Bible, and the reason why Jesus Christ, he depicts the Father so well is because the Father, he always spoke to cities as if they're women. They're like, oh, this is an adulterous woman. He's really talking about a city or a Jerusalem.
I'm going to be quiet. I'm loving it.
And so Jesus, he's so spiritual on another level. He marries a whole city as New Jerusalem, but the spiritual personification of that is a woman.
Ooh,
and and then the fact, like, with the whole, like, a lot of people, they try to say, oh, Christianity is like a white man religion. That's not true at all, because it says Jesus is black. You know, in the Bible, Jesus is black. And like the way that I view it is, the way that I view it is, we can't overcome evil with being evil. We can't just be like, oh, I know they're racist. We gotta be racist as well. Right. No, we gotta overcome evil with good, because we're not warring against flesh. We're warring against spiritual wickedness in heavenly places. You know, that's what the devil wants to do. He wants us to focus on the skin color and focus on, you know, all the stuff that don't even matter. When the fact is, like, he's the only Jesus Christ who died for our sins. You know,
amen.
And so. That's the way I view it. And the whole slavery thing, when people try to say, Christianity promotes slavery. No, back then it was voluntary slavery. So, like, let's say that you were in debt, then you didn't have any money to pay your neighbor, or you didn't have any money to pay that person. You would voluntarily put yourself under slavery to pay them. It's just like what we do now. We go to work every day. That's voluntary slavery.
Yeah, you sure right. And we sure ain't working for ourselves. We working for our kids.
Exactly.
We working for the governor. We working for when we pay rent, we gotta pay.
Yeah, and then involuntary slavery, the Bible talks against. It talks against extortion, talks against involuntary slavery, and that's what the Egyptians did to the Hebrews. And that's exactly what the white supremacists did to the black man. The Bible talks against that. It talks against involuntary slavery. But when it mentions slavery, it talks about voluntary slavery, which is to reconcile debts.
Man, you are breaking it down tonight. I never had nobody explain that to me. For those who tune in to us right now, we got my boy H to the I to the P live with us right now. And man, I'm telling y'all, if y'all missing this, y'all missing a good sermon because this brother is breaking it down. If y'all miss this show at 9 o'clock, you can see the replay of this show at 5 a.m. You don't want to miss this. If you miss part of it, go back and check it out at 5 a.m. Go ahead, man. I'm going to be quiet. Go ahead and talk.
Oh, that's all I got to say. You know,
man. Come on, man. You was really getting into it. I was enjoying this.
Well, yeah, like the way I view it is.
You going to make me give you a show.
Hey, that's what's up. The way I view it is, man, is like, you know, like, of course, everybody should be proud of their race. And so, like, when it comes to artist renditions, I feel like no one should really look down on it. If someone decides to make a white Jesus painting or an Asian Jesus painting, that's their personal Christ. You know, it doesn't mean that it's factual. And the Bible has given us so much scientific proof that there's no hiding behind the truth. Like, for instance, like, I'll just give you one, for instance.
Okay.
The fact that, like, the Bible says everyone's account of their life is in the blood, so do not eat the blood. And it took scientists so long to figure out, if they get a sample of your blood, they can figure out where you're from, what's your genealogy, what you're allergic to. You're from your blood type. They can figure out everything. They can figure out where your ancestors came from. They can figure out everything about you. They can figure out your age, all that.
Yep.
By sampling your blood.
They probably can figure out when you're going to die.
HIV. They found out they was black.
Yeah. Hallelujah.
And that man comes and said, how did I turn black?
We all come from the motherland. Absolutely. We all come from the motherland.
But you know what, man? In reality, man, we all come from the same blood, and we all believe the same color. It don't matter if you white, black, blue, green, yellow. We all believe the same color. So that's how we have to look at it. That we all come from the same bloodline. We may not think we don't, but we do. All right, man. I tell you what, HIP, thank you for calling into the show. That's our boy HIP, y'all. We're gonna take a quick break. We got Calvin Bridge coming up. It's called Come As You Are. After what we hear tonight, God wants you to come as you are. Y'all check it out. We'll be right back.
He's not mad at you. He's not disappointed. His grace is greater still than all of your own choices. He is full of mercy, and He is ever kind. Here is an invitation. His arms are open wide, and you can come as you are, with all your broken pieces and all your shameful scars. The pain you hold in your heart, bring it all to Jesus. You can come as you are, louder than the voice that whispers you're unworthy. comfort story, shattering your darkness and pushing it through the lies. Tenderly he calls you, his arms are open wide, and you can come as you are, with all your broken pieces and all your shameful scars. The pain you hold in your heart, bring it all to Jesus, and you can come as you are. You can come as you are. You can come as you are, with all your broken pieces and all your shameful scars. The pain you hold in your heart, just bring it all to Jesus, and you can come as you are.
Bringing you another hour of the hottest tracks from around the globe. From around the globe.
Let it be done. I know sometimes life gets you down, and it seems like there's trouble all around. But if it's in your will, Lord, let it be done. I know it seems like the sun will never shine, and it seems like that old devil, he wins all the time. But if it's in your will, Lord, let it be done. Somebody lost their mother and father today, and it seems like this world is gone astray. But if it is your will, Lord, let it be done. Lord, I know that if I put it in your hands, I know you've got the master plan, Lord. If it's in your will, Lord, let it be done. Don't question God, He's in command. One thing for sure I do know, He knows my path and He knows my future. He's ordered my steps and taken control. If it's in your will, Lord, let it be done. I put it in your hands. Yeah, you've got the master plan. So don't question God. He's in control. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's the author and the finisher.
Yeah, Let It Be Done. That is by Alvin White. Shout out to Alvin White for making that. That's a beautiful song right there. And you know, especially with with my boy John, who just lost his son 2 weeks ago. And if y'all haven't had an opportunity to get the paper not the front page, but the paper of the Black Voice newspaper, John and his son is in there, man. You want to talk about that real quick, John, before we go?
Yeah, it's in the Black Voice Beat News. It's on the second page. I think it's the whole thing. It's gonna be it's talking about the tragic loss, but what we're gonna be doing and who he was and how things transpired and who Isaiah Williams was and who he was to us and what we lost, but what we're gonna gain. So that paper is out, and please get it. Yeah,
definitely. You can get it almost anywhere in Fort Worth. You can get it. You can go to the city of Fort Worth, the Recreation Center, downtown Fort Worth, the International Motor Transportation. You can get it there. And tomorrow we're going to talk about the citywide cleanup day that's going to be coming to Fort Worth on October the 23rd. We'll get into details about that. And also tomorrow we'll continue this conversation to talk about the Fort Worth Independent School District and also who is running for governor against the governor of Texas, man. This is going to be a very interesting race coming up, and we're going to have all the inside scoop on that tomorrow night right here. We want to shout out to our boy HIP for calling in tonight, man. Shout out to you, man.
Hey, thank you for the love. I appreciate it, man. God's good.
Oh yeah, all the time, man. All right, y'all, we getting ready to go. We want to thank everybody for tuning in to us. Remember to tune in to us again tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. If it's 9 o'clock, you already know you tune in to Donny B Gospel Hour Show. Y'all check it out. See y'all tomorrow.
What's up? It's your boy HIP. You're listening to the world's hottest radio station, 45 The Beat.